I think the 2016 season was a great season because I think in the intangible things we really built a lot as a team, and we came together. I think we started to really feel what we needed in terms of leadership and started feeling out how to do that. And I think that's really been the progress of our team, has been that leadership piece. But then if you put in the tangibles, so the caused turnovers, ground balls, all of those things, the things that win you games, we were second or first in the conference in a lot of those. And I think the one thing that we've always known as a team is that we just need to go to goal harder and we just need to finish our shots. So once we start really doing that, I feel really good about the future. Our main starter last year, Meredith, she left with the senior class, but we have Lista, who's had a lot of experience, Claire, who is a sophomore this year. She's done a great job of really coming into her own and having a sense of confidence about her, and I think there were moments this fall where we were really seeing that shine through, and it was fun and exciting to watch. And then we also have a freshman goalkeeper who has she has a sort of confident swag about her, and I think that's really been helping her compete and step up into a role pretty much right away. So we know they'll continue to compete through preseason, but we feel we'll come out with a really strong starter. This is what's really exciting for me, is almost our whole defense is returning. We have Abby, who is first team all conference. You have Jules, who kind of just does the right thing at the right time. And then you have Kat, who's kind of just that fire, that energy. And we have had, that fourth defender has kind of moved into the midfield. But we're really excited for the potential of somebody else stepping into that position, and the girls that have been there for, at this point, 3 years, really taking on the lead with them and showing them the ropes. One of the biggest things in our midfield is our speed, and I think that the girls have really started to see it this fall and how much it generates when they time things, both moving into the attack and into the defense. So it's been really fun to see them come into their own and start working together. And we have a lot of returners there as well, which is really crucial for us because I think defense has been the heart of our team. And so it kind of keeps that stable while providing a little bit more confidence into the attacking end. A few of the girls that we're really excited about, Shannon Quinn, she was a second team All-CAA. I think she's somebody who's really starting to understand her capabilities as a player, and she's becoming more dynamic, which is great. Lindsay Jenks has been a machine for us on the circle and between the 30s. We might see her in the attacking end or in the midfield, but we're just excited for her to produce more than she has. She's been consistent for us, but now I think she'll take the next step. McKinley Wade, one of our juniors, has done a phenomenal job of pushing her teammates this fall and, again, gaining the confidence that she needs to compete at the next level. As well as, honestly, a lot of those other players, the defenders who've moved into the midfield area, Holly, Hannah, Cam, they've all just really gotten a sense of knowing how capable they are and actually putting that into action on the field. I mean, what's really exciting about the attack is we're returning our top 3 scorers. I know one of them is Shannon, but you still have Cork and you still have Dan who've been there. Again, those girls could move out of those positions, but at the same time, I think it's exciting to see that sort of generation of points and offense that we need. The fact that it's returning this year and they're getting another year to really experience the conference, the out of conference, the opponents that we do, and they're comfortable playing within that. I think in the freshman class what's really kind of cool is their personalities are very different, so you're going to get a lot of different looks from them as far as leadership, as far as playing style, as far as just what they bring to the team. So that's been, I think, a challenge for them, but also something that's been really great as far as their growth as people and as players. There are a lot of girls that are being pushed outside their comfort zone, and they're rising to the occasion, which is really cool. The fact that they're not afraid to go up against their teammates who have been here for 2, 3, and 4 years is really incredible to see, because I think that can be one of the biggest things that holds you back as a freshman. So I think we'll see a lot of freshman presence this spring as we move into games, just based around the fact that they're not afraid to compete, and it's really all about competition. So the new rule this year is a 90-second shot clock, and it's basically that whenever there's a change of possession, a new 90 seconds will start for the other team to score. So it sort of speeds up the scoring process and speeds up the game a little bit more. With the whistle and you being able to self-start, I think it'll really make the game flow a little bit easier, and it'll generate more scoring opportunities. So the teams that have taken longer to sort of generate a shot will need to speed up their game a little bit more. The non-conference is super competitive. I mean, you have Stanford and Cal, the California trip, which we're so grateful the Martins have made that possible for us. But we also have, Virginia Tech, we also have Richmond, we have UVA, all games that have been super competitive for us, and we've added a few new teams. So I'm excited to see how the girls are gonna rise to meet the challenge. I love the CAA. I hate the CAA. It's so competitive. I think you're always going to see JMU, they have competed really well in the past few years. Towson, really well in the past few years. But then you have teams like Elon, who beat Duke, and you have Drexel, who had a phenomenal season, and you have Hofstra, who's just always been in the fight. So for us, I can't see it being an easy road, but I can see it being an exciting one, and I can see it being one that the girls are really looking forward to get into. I mean, this is what you prepare for as conference. Kara's in her second year, and I think she's really starting to come into her own. She's really getting a sense of who she is as a coach and kind of what she stands for, and I think that's really exciting for the girls to see. I think she's also getting to know them more on a personal level, and I think that only helps from the coaching side of things. They really know that they can put their trust in her. Mike is new. He's brought an incredible energy to the team. I've literally never seen anybody more excited about lacrosse in my life, which is great. But he works a lot with the goalies, and he helps me with the defense. But the goalies, the bond that he's created with them so quickly has been really exciting to see, and I think I'm really excited. I think we work really well as a staff. I think we all bring something different to the table, which is good, but I think that's why we've been able to accomplish a lot this fall. The biggest piece of excitement for me is just to continue progressing forward. I think we have a lot of fun as a team, but I think we also work really, really hard, and we've always been kind of trying to break through. And with the leadership we have in place, it's a real possibility this year. I think we just have to continue to grind. We can't lose sight on what we're here for and our purpose as a team, which is to say, be the best that you can be. And I think we've continued to get closer to that every year. And this year, I think the leadership will make or break that. So we're excited to see it, a little nervous, but at the same time, looking forward to what the future brings.